What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to your channel. First and foremost, before I get to today's video, I want to thank you guys so much for all the love on the last one. I mentioned it in the intro, but you guys absolutely love reacting videos. So, I mean, that just seems to be the bread and butter of my channel right now. So I might start adding some more here and there. I usually try to do it every like third upload or so. The same with one and done. So if you guys haven't noticed, that's kind of the schedule, so you can figure out what the next video is going to be. So just really quick, I want to thank you guys so much for all of the love on that video. Again, if you guys are brand new to the channel, I try to maintain somewhat of a level of consistency for you guys, because I know a lot of you guys enjoy the video, so I'm doing my best out here. Now for today's video, we're gonna do a settings one, and these like style of videos are some that I really don't enjoy making that much because they're super easy and like it doesn't really feel like I'm doing too much like of a service for you guys. But you know, I got a lot of asks for it in my comments. You know, I've noticed that on pretty much all of my latest videos, a lot of you guys are asking for like an updated settings video, so I'm just gonna go through it super quick for you guys. You know, nothing too crazy that I've changed since the last one. I made a sensitivity switch, but I think that's pretty much all off the top of my head. So I'll dive in, you know, graphic settings, controller settings, all that stuff for you guys, and we'll go ahead and bang it out. Appreciate you guys watching. As always, if you're new, make sure to subscribe. Really appreciate it. Leave a like on the video. Thank you so much for watching. Alrighty guys, hopping straight on in here. I think my last settings video I played on 7.7, so I have bumped it down to 6.6. I usually play on a little bit of a higher sensitivity if you guys know me, but for whatever reason, 7.7 really just wasn't cutting it for me. I tried it out for like a couple of months, and one day I decided to switch it down just by one, and it just felt way better. I don't really know why. You know, some games I play on the normal one, other games I play on a little bit of a faster one, but 6.6 just feels like that sweet spot for me this year. It seems like Treyarch games I usually stay relatively low for sensitivities, and then the other games I try to bump it up, because I played on 6.6 in Black Ops 4 as well, or 5.5 or whatever like the normal one was. ADS sensitivity and all that stuff I keep on 1. This is not stuff to mess with. Still playing on tactical. I switched last year when I ran a sub for 3 days because slide canceling on default, super difficult, not fun to do whatsoever, so I went ahead and made that tactical switch. I used to play on default my entire career up until last year. I play on flipped as well, none of that inverted Patrick Price shit. I play on dynamic aim response curve. I get a lot of questions about this. I'm not on standard, I am on dynamic, for those of you guys that are wondering. I also get questions about this every single time that I do a settings video, and that is controller vibration. I have it enabled, but I don't have rumble packs in my actual controller, so this setting doesn't make much of a difference at all. I usually tend to take the rumble packs out because it just makes the controller a little bit more light and just easier to hold. So I play on standard for my aim assist mode. I switched from legacy. I played on legacy for a little while, but you know, that's just something I mess around with, but standard ended up just being that sweet spot for me. This is all of my like toggle stuff. So Airborne Mantle is manual, and accidentally mantling things is quite annoying to deal with, so I have that off. I don't think there's anything else down here that you guys really give a shit about. These are my thresholds for like stick drift and stuff like that. I play on 5.5. My controller's a little bit older, so like I usually would put these on 0, but just felt like a little different when I tried it on 0. Like I said, I don't really go through controllers as much as a lot of other people do. I usually stick to like 1 per game, so sometimes I gotta mess around with it a little bit, but 5.5 is that sweet spot for me right now. And I think that's pretty much the rest of this. Yeah, I think that's all for the graphics, or I think that's all for my controller. This is all the audio settings. If you guys give a shit about any of this, I doubt that you guys really do. On my league account, I play on this shit with 100 now, because you know, gotta hear Lamar running around. For the graphics, gotta play on full screen to have 240 hertz, so obviously I have it on full screen. Refresh 240. I was making the incredible mistake of not playing on 240 hertz while I had a 240 hertz monitor for like a month. That was a pretty eye-opening experience for me. I didn't know what the fuck was going on. I think that's all pretty normal. Field of view I have on 100. This is the setting that you guys probably care about the most in this whole video, and that is independent. So there you go. Most ARs play on independent, most subs play on affected, if you guys want to interpret that however you want. Like I said, 100 FOV, maxed out frames as much as I can. This is my actual PC, not my league one. The league PC only gets like 280 or something like that, so that's what I play on for matches. Texture quality, and then all of this stuff I have is on low for the most part, except for texture quality, because this changes how your red dot looks, and if you have it on low, it just turns into like a blurred like red thing and you can't really tell what it is. So you have to have the texture quality up just a little bit, but the rest of the stuff I have on pretty much low and disabled for the most part. I do have one thing on here, which is shadows, and there's a lot of maps that have shadow spots. If you think of like inside of lights or L or whatever, by P1 on Garrison, whatever you guys call that part of the map, you can see shadows being cast if someone's in there. A lot of shadow spots on Moscow. It's just all over the place on all the maps. So make sure you guys have this setting on if you want a little advantage that you might not know about. Make sure you have that one on. And then, like I said, the rest of this stuff is disabled just to keep the frames as high as possible. A lot of these settings really don't matter for the most part. I have DLSS on. I just like playing with it. I know this stuff is a lot of personal preference on how games like actually look and stuff like that. So I have DLSS on. You guys don't have to. It's just, like I said, how I like playing. Both of these, all this motion blur shit's off because I'm not that dumb. I may be dumb, but I'm not that dumb. And that is it for the most part. So like I said, guys, these videos are super straightforward to do. I try not to do them as much as I can because, like I said, like I don't really like going over settings and stuff like that. But if you guys want an update, here you go. Super simple, nothing too crazy out of the box or anything like that. So like I said, if you guys want to see any other videos, leave them in the comments as much as you guys like to. I try to read as many of them as I can. I got a lot of really good suggestions for reaction content and stuff like that from my last upload. So I appreciate you guys listening to me and helping the kid out. There's a lot of cool ideas that are down there. I'm definitely going to do the Jev Rage Taj next because he is, like I said in that video, one of my favorite all-time content creators. So I think that'll be really, really fun to do. I think someone mentioned like doing the his Geometry Dash or Geometry Wars Dash or Impossible game reaction. That shit's hilarious as well. So I might dabble in that. Who knows? Like I said, if you guys have any other video requests or suggestions, feel free to leave them in the comments below as always. And I hope this video helped you guys out. I haven't really changed much other than my sensitivity and like the independent stuff. I dabbled with it a little bit, but where I'm at right now is probably where I'm gonna be at the end of the year. So what this video is right now, I'm not going to change anything until the next game. I think this is the best I've been playing personally, and this just feels like a really good sweet spot for everything. So what you see here is what I'm going to be playing on. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much for watching. If you're brand new to the channel, leave a like, subscribe. It's free. I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching.